Well, I've caught up with Les Jefford, former top amateur rider, point-to-pointing legend really in the southwest of England, and now trainer. Point-to-point legend, you laugh when I say point-to-point legend. That's what plenty of people would say.
Oh, I don't know about that one, but it's been good fun.
Yeah, you've been doing it really. I can't imagine life without L. Jefford on the race card in some respects.
Well, it was 88 I started, and then managed to be champion in 2000, and champion on the flat the same year, which was very good.
And is that some suggestion that that's unique?
I think it probably is. I don't know anybody else who did that. Top of my head, so yeah, it's different.
Well, different, and you were different to the extent that you weren't horsey, were you? You didn't come from a horsey background, but you've emerged right at the top.
I'm a Devon, never keen, but I never stood in my way. I just have a go, and went from there really. And hard work, but perseverance. You never know.
So you said it went from there. So how did it go? What was the sort of timeline, so to speak?
I went to work for Martin Pike in '86 and got to know Ray Milford, who stewards and very good friends with the family, Pike family, and sort of got into it that way really, and then ended up riding my first win, I think, in '88. It was the EastDevon Point, and this is when they used to race at Cornwall, which is it's funny how I've become involved in the EastDevon committee, and we support the sport through the whole sport really.
So it's because of the EastDevon Hunt you got going?
Yes, yeah, that's how it came about really.
And Martin Pipe, when you joined Martin Pipe, so late 80s, he was absolutely, that was the start of his pomp, wasn't it?
No, he was on fire. I mean, it was incredible. You didn't know any different. It was going into the sport to work for someone like that straight away. You didn't realise how lucky you were really. It was good experience.
And what sort of horses were we talking about at the time?
Bonanza Boys. That was one of the Cardinal Hills there, I think, that's going into that period. I mean, there was lots, there was too many to name. It was amazing.
So, were you riding some of these horses practically from the word go?
Not all of them. You sort of rode certain horses. Mini Homer was one I rode quite a lot when he first came in. He was a character, proper wild show.
I always wondered, when jockeys say he was a character, I always wonder what that means. Is that a polite way of saying he was a bit of a so-and-so?
Yeah, that's the way of putting it. Yeah, he liked to see people on the floor. He is a character, yeah.
So what sort of things would Minahoma, who went on to win the Grand National, owned by Freddie Starr, wasn't he? What sort of things would he do?
He was very cold-backed. He sat very quietly, and the quieter you were, the better it was. He would certainly sort of read in the boys. It was definitely like that. So
did he end up dumping you on the turf?
I did come off him once, but yeah, it wasn't such a good day, but then that's life for me.
And I'm guessing, considering where you've come since then, that you must have walked around Martin Pipes with your eyes wide open.
Oh, definitely, and it was a great experience. And I then went on to work for Gerald Cottrell, who's predominantly flat trainer. Another very informative thing. He had a very good horse called Acclamation, which was very well sprinting. And he had very good sires and everything. So it was very interesting working for both good people.
So if you could say one thing you learned from Martin Pipe, one thing in particular, what do you think that might be?
Getting the horse very fit, attention to detail, but 100% attention. No question, you detail.
So could you tell you were on a pipe horse as opposed to someone else's because it was so fit?
I think when you rode it, like, the horses were always, they just didn't seem to get tired when you rode them because of that fitness level, basically.
And the Cottrell team?
Different again, flat horses. You've got to have them in a different sort of frame of mind. It isn't always fitness. They've got to be, in their mind, they've got to be very competitive. And they're probably underdone a little bit as a flat horse, but that makes them more competitive to run because they'll battle a bit more in that way. So it's different.
So when you're looking at a horse that is under your own trainership now, do you think, ever think, I remember that, that's a good thing to do, and this is a good thing to remember that, learning that from Gerald Cottrell?
Yeah, he didn't like them to gallop as much.
Well,
the pipe
I
team,
think
but
we can get to the reason to say
it is slightly different.
You'll have a radio.
Yes, that's right.
Now, your operation these days is very much a family affair, isn't it? Your wife's involved. There are you farmers as well as trainers.
No, we wouldn't have time for farming.
Oh, right.
No, we just all year round we've got the point to point to start, and then when that point in time finishes, we have young horses in for several rounds to bring out and prep and pre-train for a few people. So it is a year-round job, and it never stops.
And what sort of numbers do you have under your management at any one time?
We can take comfortably 10 or 15 for work. So that's a nice little small team of conscientious people, and you take away that way, really.
Yeah, and the ticking obviously had to stop when the lockdown came in the spring. So that must have been doom and gloom, really. No point-to-point season it's the second part anyway. But a lot of enthusiasm about the point-to-point season in the months ahead.
Definitely, we were all like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And like everybody was, some more fortunate than others. But there was a lot of positivity, which was great. Everybody has been behind it. They've worked their socks off. Everybody has really to get this going. And fair play to them. Because even like the whole team here has been, oh my God, there's been some sleepless nights. It is fantastic. It's been fantastic.
And everyone seems to radiate that sense of positivity. That we're back and we're really looking forward to the weeks and months ahead. And in this gloomy old world, we all need something to look forward to, don't we?
Oh God, yeah, you've got to look forward. The world is a worrying place. There's no question about it. But we want to do a little bit. We can keep the system going, keep everybody in jobs and stuff, and hopefully we can get back to it in a year's time. Hopefully back to normal. But fingers crossed.
Well, fingers crossed, Tyler. Final thought: we're chatting at Ottery. It happens to be the most beautiful day. I don't think that's guaranteed, the weather, when we get to a fixture on this particular course. But I'll tell you what, picturesque-wise, with the hills behind and all the trees around the place, it's quite some sight. It's quite some spectacle.
It is. It's looking really good this time. Well, we're lucky the trees haven't lost too much leaf. It is a lovely spot. Very good view. It's always gives a nice day out. Sadly, without the spectators, which is a shame, but it's always well supported. Good viewing crowd, fair racing. And you will see good horses here. It always draws some good horses, young ones to older horses. So it's a good day.
And you've had some good times as a jockey and as a trainer here.
Definitely, yeah. It's very nice horses here. Really some lovely people, and we train for some nice people, and hopefully we'll have a bit more luck tomorrow. Well, today.
Well, best of luck and great to chat.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.